Just about everyone who grew up in the 60s and 70s remembers the Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, theme song's in my head. You want me to sing it?
No, please, no.
No?
No. Maybe someone else would like to, maybe our guest?
No. But we would like our guest to speak with us. We're talking about Jim Duffy of the Secrets of the Eastern Shore. He's here with a Throwback Thursday to tell us about a strange chapter in Delmarva history that I guess it's kind of like our own Beverly Hillbillies, right?
It is like our own Beverly Hillbillies.
And it's set in Parsonsburg, Maryland.
Parsonsburg, Maryland. That's kind of the epicenter of it. But it actually spread up into southern Delaware and down into Worcester County, too. You know, there's an old writer, early 1900s, Milan Kundera, and he said that, talking about looking at the past, he said, man proceeds in a fog. And when we look at the past, we see the man proceeding, but we don't see the fog. That kind of lays the groundwork for this story. Because there were farmers in the Parsonsburg area who were digging wells to get water, and weird things would happen. There would be like a gurgling noise and a whoosh of air as they were digging. So there's some gas down there of some sort. One of them, a guy named John Wimbrow, must have been a good tinkerer, gearhead kind of guy. He hooked up that gas to his kitchen stove and powered his stove with it.
There you go.
Another guy, John Smith, set up like a little street light in front of his farm in the middle of nowhere. And people were just having fun with it, and it got a lot of attention. Newspapers as far away as Baltimore started writing stories about, look at these weird farmers in Parsonsburg doing crazy things. And it actually became a mini tourist attraction. The trains to Ocean City would have a little optional detour where you could go to Parsonsburg and you could go into Mr. Wimbrow's house and see how all this worked.
That is amazing.
And it all started out as good fun, and then it got serious. So one more little bit of background. By this time, Texas, particularly, and Pennsylvania too, were kind of big oil states. But nobody saw that coming. What happened was exactly what was happening in Parsonsburg. There was a little gas, and then people figured out there was a lot of gas, and then underneath that gas was Texas tea.
Black gold.
The gusher, and nobody saw it coming. And at some point, people are like, "Well, how much gas is down here, and what maybe is under that gas?" And it became a big deal. Like at least five different oil companies sent out inspectors to judge this Parsonsburg Ridge, they called it. Local companies started, Wycomico Oil and Gas started up a company. They were selling stocks for $1 a share, and they sold thousands and thousands of shares. And it's easy to laugh about this now, but the experts at the time, Pure Oil was like the Exxon of the time. It was the biggest oil company. They sent somebody out, and he's quoted in newspapers saying, I think this is going to work.
Really?
And like the Bill Gates of the oil industry, a guy named Anthony Lucas, he came out and he said, I think the prospects here are better than they were in Texas.
Wow.
People are excited. The Baltimore Sun is writing about how property values all over are going up.
Of course.
There was one little kind of voice in the wilderness, the Maryland Geological Survey. Their experts said, you know what, this is probably just a pocket of marsh gas, and that's all it is. But that was the only one. Everybody else it's a big deal, and everybody's buying the stock and going, and they come and they dig wells. They're signing leases with farmers.
People's making money.
They dig wells, and they find nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. And all of several of the companies that were digging the wells went bankrupt, and it all petered out. Remember, so they were selling stock for $1.
Yeah.
You can still find, the company's bankrupt, you can still find an old stock certificate on eBay. The one that I found will cost you $50 today as a keepsake.
Oh my. So that's why we don't see oil rigs
We don't see
wells
any
and
oil rigs
in Parsonsburg. Okay. Wow.
But they had hopes.
So close.
So close.
So close.
Jim Duffy, Secrets of the Eastern Shore, thank you so much.
Thank you.